Record. Okay, so hey guys, this is the live recording of the VB show, helping you out with Visual Basic again. Basically what I do is create a new project like you've seen in my last video, Windows Form application, and I'm going to rename it Web Browser. And again, give it a couple of minutes till it opens up. Could take a minute or two. There we go. So in our second till it creates the properties and stuff like that. So we'll change this to center screen. Oh, sorry, it's the wrong one, center screen. We'll make it an appropriate size for our browser. I'd say about that. Change the form to name to browser. I'm going to set a background color here. Change the font to Arial and regular. Okay. And custom, we'll go with black still. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you how to set in background image. So what I do is I'll just go to Google here and images, and I'll go to, let's just say, backgrounds. It's quite a cool one. Not really big enough though, is it? Try and find one. That one is really cool. So I'll use this one. Just save the image, set to the desktop, save. We can close out of this now, back to Visual Studio, and just double check everything there. Yep. And on the properties where it says background color, underneath it will say background image. Click the little dots and you'll get this. You want to make sure it's local resource, click import, then we'll click desktop and the image is there, and we'll click OK. There you go, that's now the background image. So if I resize it or whatever, or resize with the image. So I'll show you another trick here. If you don't want the background or the form size to change, if you scroll down where it says size, copy that into minimum size and maximum size, and it means you can't change the size of the form. You can also change it so things don't appear, but we'll get into that in more detail in our later video. So right now you want to add in a web browser box. If you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see web browser. Click that. On properties, you want to scroll down until you find the word dock and change it to none, and then we'll just check something here. That's it better. You can dock it to the bottom, or you can do none. I prefer none, but for the time being I'll just dock it to the bottom. Okay. And you want to add 3 buttons. One. Put two of them up here. With 1, 2, and this one can go over here. Now that's done, you want to add a text box. Text box, that's there. And you want to just make the text box a reasonable size. Right now I'm going to just change the size of all of this to 14. No, 12. Hello. Button 1, you want to change the name of button 1 to back, the name of button 2 to forward, and and the name of button 3 to enter or go. I'll just use go for quickness. Okay, so that's the basic shell of your web browser right there. This is a basic one. I'll show you a more advanced one in the next video. We'll be taking this up to the second stage. So this is the basics right here. What you want to do now is you want to double click on the word go and type in web browser 1.navigate open bracket text box 1.text close bracket. And another really useful thing you can do here is you can put in if text box 1.text equals speech mark space speech mark, then message box open bracket open speech marks, please enter URL close speech marks, and then what I showed you the last time with the little colon and then colon again and then error, and close that. And then you want to do else, and where it says web browser 1 you want to cut that and put it under else. Basically means it will check to see if there's a URL in the box. If not, then it will give you an error, and if there is, then it will navigate. So that's just basic quick code in there. The back button is one of the easiest codes to remember. It's basically web browser 1.back, .go back, and forward is the same, only it's web browser 1.go forward. Sorry, I missed a forward out there. Go forward, and that's basically it. Another quick thing you can do here is if you click your web browser and scroll down on the properties, you'll see URL. I'll just go to http google.com. It means it makes Google the default. Also in the text box I like to add that so people know that's where your URL is going, and that's basically you're done there. So if I debug the program, you notice here's the browser here, and there's Google. So basically I type in, let's go with facebook.com, go. There we go, so went to Facebook. Also a couple of errors with that, like the size and stuff, but it's loaded and the same. You don't have to have HTTP either, you can just type in, let's go with hotmail.com, click go. There is ways to add bars down the bottom that tell you the status and the loading and everything. We'll get to that in another video. There you go, it's loaded at Hotmail. And if I click back to Facebook, back again, back to Google, forward, Facebook, forward, and it'll load Hotmail. So there you have it, how to code a basic web browser using Visual Basic 2010 Professional. If you're at college, university or school, I think you can get this from DreamSpark. If you just go into Google and type in DreamSpark, you'll find the website, and obviously you can get it free. So yeah, basically that's all I wanted to show you, and thank you very much for watching. So bye. Yeah.